Now to what is being considered a surprise surrender in Rwanda. Bosco Ntaganda, a Congolese general wanted for war crimes, has turned himself in at the U.S. Embassy in Kigali. State Department spokeswoman Victoria Nuland announced Ntaganda's surrender in Washington.
I can confirm that this morning, Bosco Ntaganda, an ICC indictee and leader of one of the M23 factions, walked into U.S. Embassy Kigali. He specifically asked to be transferred to the ICC in The Hague. We're currently consulting with a number of governments, including the Rwandan government, in order to facilitate his request.
Now, Nuland says, to her knowledge, that the U.S. had no prior discussions with Ntaganda before his appearance at the embassy in Kigali. And for more on this developing story, we are joined now by Gabe Josolo, our East Africa correspondent in Nairobi. Welcome, Gabe.
Good evening, Demiaki.
Thank you so much for joining us. Well, I guess the major question many people are asking is what prompted Ntaganda to actually turn himself in, and then also why the U.S. embassy there in Kigali?
Yeah, that is the question everybody's asking. When you talk to analysts, what you see is that over the past few weeks, Ntaganda's really been on the back foot. There's been a rift that's opened up in his rebel movement, the M23. And his faction was basically, they were losing a series of battles against another faction led by Commander Sultani Makenga. So as Bosco Ntaganda was losing ground, he was sort of forced to flee eastern Congo. The place that he fled to was Rwanda, of course, and there he faces some other problems because Rwanda, of course, is very sensitive to these accusations that have come from the United Nations, from human rights groups, that Rwanda, that is, has been funding the M23 movement and giving a safe haven to Bosco Ntaganda. So he's afraid of the Rwandan authorities as well, because his capture could mean that if these allegations are true, Rwanda's secrets could be spilled. So with that sort of speculation, we guess that's why he went to the U.S. Embassy, which is sort of a neutral party in all of this, and also, interestingly, not a signatory to the ICC, but the U.S. has said they will try to facilitate his transfer to The Hague.
Well, obviously, the ICC has welcomed this surrender. They've been after Ntaganda since 2006 when they first indicted him. What happens next? What's the transfer process?
Well, that's what they're trying to figure out right now. It's a little bit tricky. Rwanda has said that, when I spoke to the justice minister today, and he said that Rwanda can't really facilitate, won't do anything active to facilitate the transfer, but they will allow safe passage of Ntaganda if the U.S. finds a way to get Ntaganda out of the country. So basically the U.S. has to find a way to fly him to The Hague, where there'll be a holding facility for him while he awaits trial. And once there, the trial can go on for a long time. One of his co-conspirators, Thomas Lubanga, who was convicted and sentenced last year, has spent years at The Hague. First in pre-trial and then several years just waiting for the trial to conclude. And now, even after the sentence is handed out, he's still waiting for an appeals process. So it's far from over. There is a lengthy process ahead.
Now, Gabe, very briefly, what kind of reactions have you heard at all about his surrender? Obviously, shock to many.
It came as a complete surprise to a lot of people. But rights groups, for instance, like Human Rights Watch, is pleased to see this development because Bosco Ntaganda was one of the most wanted war crime suspects in eastern Congo. He's blamed for a lot of the atrocities that took place, particularly in the civil war of the early 2000s, including rape, murder, and the conscription of child soldiers. So a lot of people are hoping that, that this means justice will be served.
Thank you so much. Gabe Josolo joining us from Nairobi, Kenya.